It's 8:30 and I'm already out of bed. This is monumental for me. For a lot of people, this might not seem early. I just couldn't fall back to sleep. A lot of times I have like morning anxiety, racing thoughts from the moment I wake up. Like it's usually what wakes me up is my thoughts. So that got me out of bed. Most people that I talk to say that they have anxiety like more so at night, but I'm more of a morning anxiety person. I think it's like, okay, I have to, it's like my brain trying to mentally prepare for the day. It doesn't work because it's always negative thoughts. You don't get anxiety at night because it's like, you know what, I tried. The day is done. I did what I could do and I made it through another day. Sometimes that is the success. The second part of why I'm up this early, wanted to get outside and like go for a walk before the sun comes out and the UV is strong because of my burns, the blisters, the healing. I'm not supposed to be out in the sun. I'm trying to get out now before the sun is strong. I'm deciding if I want a hot latte or an iced latte. It's 61 degrees, which I know is not cold, but it's colder than it's been. It feels so weird for me to be up this early because I'm never up this early.
Trying to figure out your life while simultaneously experiencing anxiety really just amps up the feelings of urgency, which is a bit of a hindrance because I feel like the best decisions are made from a place of calm, especially when you're trying to make big decisions about your whole life. And yet here I am drinking liquid anxiety, as some might call it, but it makes me happy. So today I'm choosing anxiety over sadness. I'd rather have neither, but coffee is such an integral part of my routine.
I went with iced and I got a Spanish latte. It's so good. I see so many people running. It makes me want to join a run club or something. I don't even run.
I think my brain and my nervous system just both really want me to be out of this in-between stage of my life that feels like I'm in.
That was very much needed. It's crazy how getting up, getting outside, going for a little walk, and getting coffee relatively early, like I didn't even wake up crazy early, completely changes my mentality rather than just staying in bed and spiraling about everything that I can't change. There were a lot of people out once like the morning kind of started going. I think there was like a run club there. I don't know, the vibes were high and it made me think that I should maybe join a run club. I don't really run. It seems like the thing that everybody's doing might be a good way to meet new people. I saw so many dogs. It makes me miss my dogs so much. I'm definitely not ready for another dog. Unless one like falls into my lap. If there's like a rescue situation where the dog falls into my lap, then okay. Then I'll have no choice. In other news, I keep seeing like black dots in my vision, like within the past 2 weeks. It's kind of freaking me out. The last time I took a yoga sculpt class, I almost passed out, which was a little bit scary and also has never happened to me before. I'm taking a little break from it because that was freaky. Literally the only other exercise I'm like already have in my routine is walking. I need to get in the habit of getting up a little bit earlier like this and going outside. It just significantly improves my mood. I've also been like addicted to TikTok perhaps again. One of the first YouTube videos I ever made was me talking about how I quit TikTok because I straight up had an addiction. I started posting on TikTok more recently, and since I've been posting on TikTok, I've also been scrolling a little bit more, which is not good. I need to just completely take a break and stop posting a little bit too. I can't have a repeat of that. Feel my brain kind of like pouring out of my ears a little bit. It's very specific to short form content for me. Long form is not the same. I don't have that same deflated feeling after I watch long form content. Something about the scrolling fast, the really quick videos where like the story is changing. You're seeing like a bajillion different people's lives within like the span of 5 minutes. It's crazy. Instead, I need to read a book or, you know, something. It's already 10 a.m. This is crazy for me. I'm usually not even like out of bed at this time. I really need to get in the habit of doing this like on the daily. I think I'm gonna go back home, make a bagel, and maybe a second coffee because I usually don't like to buy 2 coffees in a day. I will buy one and then make the other at home. For me, going and getting a coffee it's all about the experience of going to a coffee shop. Some people were like, no, just make it at home, just make it at home. And then I was watching Gilmore Girls and Lorelai literally said that. She was like telling Luke, because he was like, oh, we'll just make coffee here. And she was like, no, it's about going to the coffee shop. It's part of the whole experience. I'm like, yes, that's what I have been saying. Lorelai gets it. She gets it. Hello. Welcome back to me figuring out my life. That's how I feel like my videos are. It's just me figuring out my life. In other news, I got a couple of second-degree burns. And I know they're second-degree because they blistered a little. The story is, I was trying to make some soup in the microwave. I pulled it out and tried to stir it with a spoon, and it exploded on me. Yeah. Moral of the story, if you plan on making soup in the microwave, don't stir it with a spoon right away because it might explode on you. I say that so that anyone watching this doesn't make the same mistake that I did.
And the reason I haven't really wanted to film is because right now I can't be in the sun. I can't be in like warmth, which means I can't really like go for a walk in the middle of the day. I have to do it either early in the morning before the UV or later at night. And I definitely can't take hot yoga sculpt classes. I've kind of just been inside a lot, which I don't enjoy. I'm just someone who really likes to be out, especially when it's sunny, and it's been so sunny the past couple days, and yet I've had to be inside. And simultaneously, I'm still attempting to move myself forward every day, get my life together. An adult? Hopefully this doesn't come off too like sad or like Debbie Downer, because that's not my intent. I just want to be like transparent about where I'm at in life and how I feel, because I honestly don't see it enough. I'm willing to be the voice of how I really feel. Because even when I don't want to film or like I'm not in the best mood, like it's fine. I'm still gonna film because it's still fun and it's still therapeutic. It's Saturday, 2:50 p.m. I did get out this morning before the UV was high and got some coffee and sat at a coffee shop and did some work, as I do, because that is my time to be outside and get fresh air and feel productive. I still wanted to do a video this week, even though I'm housebound until my burns heal. Who would have thunk? It's not even a cool story, you know? Like, it was hot soup. The story is a hot soup exploded on me. It's fine. We're gonna heal. We're still gonna take small steps every single day to the life of our dreams. Sometimes we have a little bit of a setback, knocks us off of our routine, and that's okay. So we just keep getting up. I am gonna make a third coffee of the day. However, it's going to be half calf. So I think that it's okay. But first, look at my candle. Oh yes, candle is supplying the vibes. It smells like apple cinnamon. It smells so good. And it's 3:17. My cutoff for coffee is usually like 5 p.m. Started doing this fun thing where I put cookie butter on the inside of my glass for my lattes. Yeah, I'm addicted to it now. Now I'm addicted to it and I have to do it every single time. So fun. It just adds some pizzazz. As I mentioned, I've already had 2 coffees today, but I just don't feel it. That just means that when I finish this coffee, I'm really gonna feel it. Almost to the point where I feel anxious because I've had too much coffee, but not quite. I've got to get to that point, you know, for some reason. I don't know. Is this an addiction? Potentially. A delicious addiction. I'm making a mess. Official taste test of my third coffee of the day, cookie butter. It's just so good with the cookie butter. Since the UV is still high right now and I can't go out in the sun, you might be wondering what it is I'm doing. Well, I'm on Pottery Barn looking at all the Christmas stuff. Yes, it's October. However, for some reason, I'm always like one season ahead. Like my brain always wants it to be the next season. When it's fall, I want it to be Christmas time. When it's winter, I want it to be spring. When it's spring, I want it to be summer. When it's summer, I want it to be fall. Like, yes, I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. When I have a house, it will be so incredibly decked out. I love the holidays. I'm such a holiday type person. This is so perfect to me. This is my dream. But I kind of need to calm down. It's literally not even Halloween. Third coffee of the day, demolished. And now I'm waiting for the feeling of shakiness in my nerves all throughout my body. Something that tends to help me when I'm feeling particularly anxious or overwhelmed is getting movement or getting outside. I think it serves as a healthy distraction from all the things that my brain gets anxious about. It's important to just remind ourselves that even if things aren't going exactly how we had planned, we still deserve to enjoy the little things that make us happy.